Test, test. Okay. Um, I'm a little embarrassed. Hold tight. Good night, everyone. And for those whoever you are, hope you guys are doing well. And so far, my journey has been, you know, I already reached halfway to the semester, just like 4 semesters away to the finish line where I'm going to graduate. And 86 out of 144 credit semester gone. So there's a lot of things that I can to be persevered and resilience across the board where I do the assignment, do the exam, always learn do what I really think are the right purpose ahead of me. So yeah, my valuable lesson is nobody deserves to give up like that, especially me from the community. And I can tell you, I'm really well active as content creator as I've done, especially editing video quite longer than I expected. Without using AI, I can edit it as human because human knows what the decision making is all about. Be effective, be creative, and do something what you love. Nothing to compare something good or bad like that. But overall, I may have done extremely proud all the accomplishment in the best way, including a last year top 6 finalists in Paradise Lookout, and reflecting from what I've witnesses, what the accomplishment I've had. This is the a small step for where I have to take a look for valuable lesson. I'm from Indonesia. Lolo, how are you? Now, witnessing the understand of a good relationship with Jackie last time around because no matter how feel weak I am, but every day like this, I felt stronger and stronger, and I'm grateful to clean up today from last evening before I can continue to rise up above the edge. That's what the discipline is all about. Take a self-control for what I have to do. Like the letters say to me that I know what I think to be capable of. If you fall, you have to bounce back and understand to relearn and evaluate again from day by day. You will get there. And eventually, if you guys made some mistakes, start from scratch, and even make the best form you had from every daily life activity, like workout or something, that's truly one of a great example to build up a good discipline. Not everyone trying to chase to follow something bad habit. You have to attract, and that's what the lesson is, an opportunity to be growth and understanding the right way. That's my first step. For me, I actually deep down inside to understand my weaknesses, including what I learned about. Your heart needs to be desired. Take a deep breath, mindful, and moving on. What's going around you from day by day, because nobody is coming to save you, and build up to grow in the right purpose on your life. And Senat Kumba, what are you? For me, I'm not gonna underestimate where I have to take improve a little by little, but sometimes you fall, you have to get back up. That's what the commitment is what you're going to take it, and really take a big step of opportunity to maximize your ability and start learning something new to improve skill by skill from a bit. Just like in the Good Moral Fest, a very tough sweat race to practice out for MRL, for example. And the second step is obvious about my thoughtful about the Model Fast Racing League ahead of Season 3 as Division 1. And now, and remember, it's not just about myself as Indonesian to represent as Division 1, but also you can see Tower Ken. He's from Division 5, right? He is a part of a good player in TCM by far. For me, this is my second consecutive season for the first in history that I'll be competing as top of the division. And this is going to be an unforgivable tax against these ones like Gojiro Fab, CGV, and yeah, I understand my own weaknesses and underestimate to know where the skills at some sort of weaknesses. But overall, I may have done extremely proud for what I've been accomplished and to understand my truth that my financial needs to build up some good salary, and therefore I have to build up some good assets in every daily life, because I don't want to spend some wasting money like that, like expensive, including. I mean, my life has changed everything from now on in. Now the path of relationship between myself and Barnifas was broke, and now I try not to do it again. But as long as I make the best decision, like Bug Jackie did, or non expressive Jimmy, he's from former current student of 2021 students as statistics. I may have done so much accomplishment throughout all the content I've made, and overall it's a tough process to understand why I have to make this content without any copyright music. That's why I should be more grateful. And on top of that, my spirit of culture, the heritage, and the progress I came to, it's not going to be easy, but you have to adapt and commit to understand the responsibility of what learning probable lesson. Like, if you don't want to give up like Roger Federer, especially retirement, you don't want need it, right? For me, I can only say that in my thoughtful about More Fast Racing League in Season 3, it's a championship format that across 4 weekends divided into 3 races that has 12 total. No matter how hard I am to push, no matter how weak or strength that I truly have, especially cornering, guttering, and everything, all the skills, it's all beyond challenging the hard way, and the concept of the reality of the skills between myself against 9 of the players like Gojiro Fab, this boys from Hello Kitty Racing, C Presidential, and even so much more. The overall accumulation at the end of 12 races will be crowned champion in each 10 divisions individually. The bottom 3 will face a demotion. So I have to be more careful. My prediction for me, I don't think actually can fight thing in front. I may have high hopes to finish in the mid pack. To be honest, if I finish at the bottom again, it could be my disaster. But here's the truth. A valuable lesson for me means sometimes I have to prove to learn a lot, especially like in knowledge, educational. Everyone has proof to learn the way to gain more skills and creativity and witnessing some mind the surrounding, because things about to get more intense as ever had in that life to encounter the successful persons to grow up. That's what build up the majority of the positivity, and don't be act like a negative. If you feel like a negative and getting stuck in the lost way, you may as well end it your life instantly. So don't do that about negative thoughts. Just do the right thing, be positive, and yeah, my family will be proud how much improved I'm, including self-discipline. I'm taking care of my own, always self-control, but the procrastination got the best of me. So in order to try to avoid procrastination, I might have to adapt it. As long as the spirit of mindset, that's the only way. And that's what I learned from that one. So, talk about MRL, I already said about it, but I feel super sweaty. After qualifying, I'm actually not compete for qualifying because I remain in Division 1 as planned. But facing the biggest fears I've ever been told, that I have to be perseverance, resilience, and never give up trying. If you want to commit to build a tech rigs, you gotta be bold. Myself as understanding the hard path, including we have a that fab division to memory and so on. Hello, Ian for Pro. How are you? Man, my brain is scrambled because I know my own weaknesses, including cornering, guttering. That's the lowest part of improving the skills. But overall, I may have done extremely proud such great amount of hard work, and I will not compare between something weak or strong. But to be stronger, get stronger, I have to witnessing to adapt. The weaker gets exposed to understand, will this sacrifice works on that. Also, the money is what I'm going to use, what I had to plan for the future. But make sure I will keep profit to save money as I deliver. But never ever tolerate about the repeat once again, because when I make mistakes, move on. Learn about it. Okay, that's all I have to end up here. My brain is going to be tired because tomorrow I had no idea what's in store. As we told you about the new summit tomorrow, what we call ramen. The nostalgic I can feel when I'm playing like PS2 VI or PS2 VI PC or Xbox 360 since Ramen Raving Rabbit when it released like 2006 to believe. That was feels like the nostalgic play I ever witnessed. So not only in Ramen Raving Rabbits, but also the next franchise, which is called Ramen Raving Rabbits number 2 as well. That we have a lot of mini games, especially the shooting. The story has been built different actually. So, like we said, that the RC has to be a Racer 30. So Racer 30 is the only ramen card to use for. And guess what? The new summit will be completely different last time around. So there will be all of those is vehicle loan that exclusive for Racer 30 only, that fitted by Raymond, and the rest of all 3 fits will be no restrictions. So anyone can pick any no restrictions you want in all 3 fits. So, and that will be the end of my stream, and this is going my biggest hurdle I've ever had to do. I have to be productive and learn some valuable lessons because procrastination isn't the best way I had. If I had a great relationship with Pancheti and show what I have to be capable of, when you're scared, keep praying. Jesus is believing in you to protect your evil, but your energy is pushing me to desire for what I love. Start doing a big thing rather than waiting, because waiting is not going to be a good time for you. Anyway, always do the very best because you human, especially myself, do what the right purpose ahead of you, including me. Take my time, and then this week it's a championship format. Hope I'm really ready for this to compete against the highest division of the MRL. I'm not sure if I'm do the best. I gotta concentrate really well without talking too much. Always taking action, just like in college, what you did doing assignment, because self-discipline is all about gaining momentum to the next level in every daily small steps along the way. Anyway, that is it for me. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm going to get some good night's sleep. Try not to waste my time out there. Peace.